V sort of stuff that we didn't really get to see.
Can you flame Bacon? Oh yeah,
Bacon's
Bacon's a freebie. Bacon's anything goes.
I think starting on this attack side for EG, where normally they're excellent, 65% win rate here, they really need to watch out for Loud's flood retakes. With this comp, they're really good at popping
Alright,
on wall.
Sovomania, and what we saw last time from EG was an absolute masterclass on this map. They changed up a lot of their stuff, they had a lot of new stuff. Did they show it all? Probably.
It's going to be really interesting to see that battle you mentioned.
Got 9 different agents, you're saying?
The prep matters so
That's cool.
much in this engagement.
Strong Metro at the
and
moment.
this is the thing, Loud, they're coming into this tournament, into EG's playground. They've not dropped a single map just yet. And I want to send this over to your casters, Pansy and Hypok.
Increase the volume. Let me try and get this balance good. Hopefully here's...
Well, miracles may be happening, but we're yet to see. Loud are
hopefully this is like a good level.
Mike, this is one of
Turned
the
up my
matchups
end.
I have been genuinely so excited about here. But what's got your
Yeah,
attention
predictions
now?
drop
What's
if you
got
want to get
ready?
involved.
I mean, this honestly is the test of some of the things we were talking about with EG. Obviously, the uptrend in form, sure, but to go against a familiar opponent now in the form of Loud, who we know are terrifying, this is the real test of their confidence, right? It's the test of this form that we're currently seeing here in Tokyo.
And that's the big thing for me as well. The desk kind of saying, maybe it's not a change-up of that form so much from EG, but I got to say, taking, Lotus against...
Chat is zooming. Mods are sweating.
I got to disagree with the desk there. I think we're seeing an evolution.
Addison Half, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for the gifted. Adequate TV, what's up? Welcome in. Okay, we've got Loud on defense, we've got EG on attack.
Where EG ran away with the protocols game, this utility synergy, constantly catching DRX off guard. Do they get away with the same thing here versus Loud?
That's the question, Demon.
Okay, straight up pushes. That's a nice start.
Busio, no opportunity to really trade much off that.
It felt like EG didn't actually have, considering where everyone is here, they just wanted to take dish control and that was it. So they weren't actually going to hit this site until they took this map control over towards A main. The Chio Boo, what's up, dude? Thank you so much as well. 4 months. Appreciate you. Oh, boss. We did consider him on this angle.
Cop needs more though. Dark goes out by a couple of seconds. Let's get to challenge. Ethan overwhelmed.
No way they win this.
That young gun made a name for himself on this map not too long ago. But can he find these final 2 low HP? Yes.
This crossfire is too strong. Damn, insane round from Com. What a start.
Kept them in that round.
Beautiful recovery from EG to stabilize here after losing D1. Probably
EG pistol gods. Let's keep the score going. It was 8-8 in terms of their pistols. They're now 9-9 out of all of their pistols. Also worth to note in terms of bonus rounds, right? 3rd round, 5-8. So we'll keep an eye on the 3rd round, see if they can keep that going. Ludicrous, 100% rating. Dude, 100% pistols. How are you meant to lose when you win 100% pistols?
Obviously, those to the international scene
Mango Freeze, what's up, dude, with the two gifted, thank you, bro. System Breakdown and Veer, welcome in, and Palak as well with the Prime, welcome into the Slug Club. Thank you so much, dude. Okay, so full eco coming in, we've got Sheriff, Stinger, sorry, Frenzy. It's an early start, chat. It's an early start. Bear with me. Sova all priority. This is a big reason. Right here, this is a big reason why they've been really good at winning the bonuses, the 3rd rounds, like I was saying, because they always manage to get an ult on top of it. They're very good at just taking map control, getting an orb, getting another orb, and then just getting a plant over, or getting a plant, whatever, and then just letting the person that's close to an ult just hunt. So yeah, we'll keep an eye on that one. Lilac Legend, what's up, dude? Dude, he's taking the rope. 30 HP, why not? This might work. This might be the hero play. This is so bold.
The flank may have lost a little bit of its punch to it.
Yeah, if they open door, the flank doesn't really work too well.
That's Demon 1 here. Stunned up, tries to fall away, find a safer position. Loud and knocking at the door now. Stunned to follow. He's in danger, needs some help. Ethan can't do it. Aspas
5.
Loud trying to get dangerous here. Demon 1! Oh, this guy is
wacky. That was sick. Guy's too good. He's starting off. Dude, he had one slow game. His first game was slow, and now he's just a monster again. What we're used to seeing.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, Leicester's had to commit here.
Right, like, I thought that was the green light.
Alright,
Actually a crucial
this is the round that we're
press to come
talking
through from
about.
Ethan
One
to
away
stop
from this
Loud
ult, so
following
they're
up on
going to be
the
going
fault
heavy
line. Initially,
for an
that's when you
orb. Are
expect
Loud
even
going to do
more
anything to
support.
try and stop this?
So well handled.
Weeb Girl, thank you so much as well, mate. Appreciate it with the Prime 2 months. And Catflix as well. Appreciate you, dude. Welcome in.
We have seen statistically EG doing very well here. This one not going to have as much
Okay,
punch to
not
it,
too
so
bad. That
some
knife
plan
hits
in mind
3.
maybe hit here, but Loud,
Yeah, that knife hits 3, so that gives them good information. They're going to be expecting people heavy here. Most likely when this knife hits 3 here, you're going to be expecting 2 here, because that was pretty much how they handled their pistol.
Opportunity to potentially stack up. Especially if they lean towards B, where Loud only have 2 players.
Apex Bro, what's up? Thank you so much for the
Play
Prime.
the trades. This is the best possible situation for a bonus.
Sadek, though,
Real slow question mark.
contact coming through.
Over towards here, we've used 1 smoke for it already. That's about it. Here comes the hit. We got 2 people. Sadek still has his knife.
Second or two to come into any sort of effective
Man,
range.
they've been so good at changing up their stuff, by the way. This is a new hit.
And it's actually Boostio to find Sadek. Okay, Chocobo on the site.
Dude,
Light
this
work to
overwhelm
replace.
is
And
so
Light,
strong.
this is gorgeous
Oh
to watch.
man,
Like I said, they
they're
had to
so good.
identify
Their
the site
plans
where
into
the
these
two
rounds are
positions.
so
That's
good.
what they need to find something here, but Boostio stands his ground.
Okay,
Oh,
sure,
dude,
no more.
they're so confident as well.
This
He's
is
taking the
genuinely a treat
rope.
to watch. These bonus conversions. This gets a full buy from Loud.
They're not going to
No,
flawless
this isn't
bonus,
just
right?
Jero and Eco, this is
No
nothing like
kills.
this. They got 5 standing. They got upgrades galore, and Tui's is on
The heal's so good as well. Okay, in terms of it's 6 out of 9 of them winning their bonus rounds. 9 out of 9 pistols, 6 out of 9 bonus. Do you know how crazy these stats are? They have the best momentum starts out of every single team we've seen so far.
Utility combination forces Loud a little deeper. You see here, Sadek just has nowhere to go.
That is a brutal.
Hits Brian, what's up, dude? Thank you so much as well.
What a huge tool to have in their
5 months,
disposal
appreciate you.
How are you meant to be comfortable in
bonus.
tower
Yeah,
ever?
Yeah, how are you meant to beat them? Okay,
Again,
trying to
this is
fake like
aggressive
they're
from
doing
so
something
deep as well.
aggro. He
Loud
gets a
can't
little peek with
aggress
it.
onto this.
We see a bit of a stack. It was a 4-1 at the moment with the sound going in. I think they might just gamble over towards B.
Very exclusive list. Some of the best that we've seen throughout Valorant thus far, but converting it into a win is a different thing altogether. This is map 1. EG have done
Does that mean
statistically
Potter
what
is the
we've
best
been
coach in the
discussing
world?
and being exceptionally good at so far.
She's
Now,
done
back
incredible.
a little dangerous.
Like, she
Yes,
has
they
done
can.
incredible.
That's a rifle recovered and a player isolated, and they've
We
read
gotta
this
give her
correctly.
that.
Expecting that flex from the other side of the map now, over towards 8. Smoke does go in, but EG looking to disrespect that. They're straight on through.
It's very hard to judge coaches, but
It's a scary man.
normally the best way to judge coaches is if someone can make 2 teams good, 2 completely brand new teams, if they can make them really good, high level. But I think there's so much good thought into these rounds, and they have so much new stuff, and they constantly change their stuff up, and maybe their players aren't. Maybe they have like the least superstar stacked team, even though they're starting to slowly look like superstars.
Only just gone and recovered the rifle.
This is looking really good. They have, it's all about Com at the moment, because they have to play that crossfire with him. I like this smoke that kind of stops the crossfire. It's pretty cool.
Yep, Ethan's going to deny counting. Jogo will find Dewey's, and less. How much more damage can you get?
Chat, how is this B back in this? How is the B back?
Tom's just going to play the timing. Doesn't
I
need to
actually
do this.
got the B out of the small
Should be
window.
hard for
The
Leicester
B
really
is
to get
back.
something clean here. Yeah,
Just a B just buzzing around. Chat, if we get a B on stream, just, I
Navigating
don't
the
know.
threats in that round,
It'll
but
be
Loud
fine.
getting a little bit more dangerous here, round by round. That's much closer.
dude, I literally escorted the B out of the building. And he's back. Okay, so we go into the next buy round. I don't know if they're going to pause into this, but they're just so on top of this every single time. We're now 1 away every single, like this is, chat, you know when you always get the 7-1 meme, Desp knows for sure, we're getting so many 7-1s. It's just because everyone has got so much better. 3rd round, they had Sova ult into this. We go to the 5th round, we've only had 2 buys for Loud at the moment. They go up against an ult as well.
There's no answer back in for Loud there.
Chat, can you genuinely hear the buzz? It's
Scrambling.
I don't know if you're trolling, but it's so loud.
Very nice. And the crunch is on the way. It's just murder a dish.
Okay, that's a nice shutdown. They go for a topside crunch as well, so no matter what happened here reactively, they were going to win this anyway. They were going to force back into them. Alright, finally on the board. I like this as well. They didn't want to get XX'd on, right? This whole strat pretty much came in. I mean, this molly was beautiful. Yeah, they can only swing at the back, and then they can't get the pace in. They can't get the actual double swing good because no one can go close. So it's kind of 1 by 1. Really, really cool. What I was going to say is I loved their approach to this, though. They don't want to get XX'd on. They don't want to give them map control. They don't want the ult to come out on top of them and just wait. So they have to go proactive, push over towards the top side of the map. Looks like we're doing it again.
Looks like Loud really prioritizing taking
Yeah,
space.
dude, they have a weird default 4-1 with a 4-1 with a Sova. It's pretty much only because of this, and also a lot of teams at the moment have anti-killjoy rounds, right? So this is the anti-killjoy round. They crunch top side of the map just so they can have people here, so you can either fight early or when you retake, you're gonna have everyone over towards here. This is kind of nice though. Nice turret setup for EG. They get full info that no one's coming behind them, and they don't have to worry about these two. Whoa. Yeah, that is huge. They put it all into this. The wall's very nice to break them, but look at this util.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, on top of them. I wonder if Loud have shown this anti-killjoy before. It's definitely something when I was in Liquid we started countering, right? Teams just had anti-KOs and anti-killjoy setups. If they've shown this before, they can definitely have a plan on how to do this. This ult is fantastic. A 1,900 loss bonus if Loud loses.
There's a real chance of this one. The smoke's still in play. They got to check on this man. Boostio, come dive in, take down 2Es. And Les knows the round's done. He's got to get out of there.
Yeah.
Come on, Boostio, keep himself standing.
Boss.
Come, better be ready. Hello. Bye-bye. Come, caught napping a little here, but EG happy enough with the round.
Production? Who got the kill?
Really perfect from Loud to come through, pinch on the north side, remove that second wave, I guess.
Prius, man.
The response from EG
Les got it?
beautiful.
Okay.
You can see Jorgamo screaming for the Rolling Thunder to be sent through, and it sets him up to find 2 massive kills.
Yeah, okay.
Loud
Goes on the road to celebrate.
To even take back the space in arcade behind the lockdown.
Money is...
Very nicely done. Quick, identifying very quickly what's been going on. Speaking
Loud
of that timeout,
okay.
we kind of discussed when do they hit that button.
Money's not too
Now,
bad. I think they
5-1
combine.
feeling that's enough. We need to get a grip on this game. Pump the brakes a little. Still have a buy in hand here for Loud.
I think everyone can buy next round.
They'll be fine with that. Ult-wise, as it sits, EG only have that orbital strike there. Yes, 2 away from the Hunter's Fury, but on the other side, you're going to have Sadak very close by with his.
Do you think the EG comp could be the meta on Fracture? The problem with the Sova is when it becomes meta, it loses a bit of its value, right? A big thing of why the Sova works sometimes, and especially why I think it works a lot of times on this map, is it's just when the recon hits, it's getting more scans. You're not used to it. They're changing up the recon, and it has like a... Just because it's off meta, teams aren't expecting it. It's something that's not natural. You got to look in places and you got to expect stuff that you haven't seen before. When it becomes meta, it kind of loses its value a little bit. So I think you might see an increase in Sovas, but eventually, yeah, I don't think it will become hard to meta on this. Even though I do like it, but I think a big reason of why I like it is just that no one's using it. It's such a good agent to use on a map when no one's using it, if it's okay. Maybe not a split. Like on split, it's pretty arse, man. But yeah, I like how they use it. I tell you what, they have a good strat, like good amount of strats with it. They use a lot of different recons. Okay, 2 people in theory can't buy next round. So maybe we get an eco. It would be 2-4 on top of this. Boostio has an op on attack. That's kind of interesting. I'm going to say my normal spiel for this because I'm a big fan of this. I also love that EG have taken just a slower approach to this round, just in case they do decide to push mix up of how they were playing, be a little bit more proactive. But yeah, I like the attack op. I like bringing it out early, especially when you have a player like Kang who can just, you know, he's going to hit his shot. I think it's just very good to just get kills early and just make teams more aware that you could be bringing it out, which means people are less, that was unlucky timing, are less likely to just swing angles, face angles, and just use more util. So I like it. This push behind is incredible. They are just stuck. Dude, they got to make a decision.
take the fight. And Aspas perfect positioning, punishing too. Cowanzine there. But
Okay, really nice. This is Demon in a 1v3 down to a 1v2. Chat. EG looked lost here. This was the first round where I felt like the mid-rounding was off. They had to do something. The smokes were dissipated over towards site, so they didn't want to rush over towards site. They had no idea about the numbers behind, and they looked like they were... Okay, scrap everything I just said. Put it in the bin. What the hell is that? It's just a straight up 1v3.
That is disgusting.
Okay,
That is actually disgusting.
dude, he's so good.
Because this, I thought this was wraps, Mike. I thought this was wraps.
It should be. I mean, you can see Loud set up. Even at the first smoke being invested.
Bro, even the swing's good from them. The double swing's good.
What on earth? You got a smile from Ethan. That's saying something.
Like they played it well. That's the crazy thing.
You don't often win out those versus Loud.
Them.
No.
Come off it. We do need to take stock at some point.
Okay, we said one person can't buy into this round. Counts taking the hit. Oh, that's a nice reactive smoke. Plays anti. Okay, this is a nice trade. Instant reaction to push towards arcade. Love that from them. Done really good here. Okay, we're going to a 3-on-3. This is a good call at the moment, as we can see. I don't really. They're not going to know just how much they've owned it. They're going to check every single corner, but it's a very. This was good mid-rounding. Round before, not good mid-rounding. They kind of got lost a little bit, and Demon 1 bailed them out. This one, much better, decisive. No, yeah, it's on board for the 7-1 somehow. This wasn't the traditional 7-1 though. They got bailed out a little bit with some clutches. A lot of times to snowball ult diff.
Still 2 shock darts as well. Ethan's got a little bit of kit left too, but he's just posted up on this. Okay, gonna slip back here. Enough steps on Concord. Just in the middle of no man's land. That's a lot of presence there for Ethan. He's got to be careful. Can he create a little crossfire? Maybe with Jorgamo. Maybe a little bit of a pinch on this one. Jorgamo forced to commit to the site. It's Loud working their way back.
Did they see him drop and then his mate got owned? Okay, nice shots from them. Very, very good. We avoid it.
Yeah, paying no respect to the scoreline right here. Loud barreling onto site.
Feels like they heard him drop and then his mate just got tapped. Not entirely sure, or they just knew. It's land sounds. Maybe they didn't hear it, or they just knew that most likely that was the outcome, that he would drop through the smoke.
The fault line not really amounting to much.
But even the start of the round was almost bullish in approach, wasn't it? Just that almost overcommit through from B, taking those.
Okay, massive round for EG. They're finally down to potentially having their own eco. Com has his ult. We're 2 away from Brim ult.
Force them into unfavorable scenarios and then just kind of run through them. But
what the hell is this?
being humbled a little on the money as well, seeing a Guardian come out here. Still able to get most of it by Bulldog with Ethan. Big info early on now.
Over towards arcade for the default. All right. It's kind of nice.
I'll preemptively rotate away from this, or at least one. Cowanzine will head across towards A site, maybe re-clear through A main. I think
this is such an important round. You're going to see majority of these ults used. Demon also now 1 away.
Pressure is felt towards B site.
Yeah, totally different setup now from Loud, isn't it?
I mean, last time Les actually dipped out the smoke, got pinged by the bolt, so Loud's numbers were weakened ahead of that.
Is Fracture favored for defender? It's normally it's relatively close, and it depends a lot on comps. But you'll normally like a 7-5 is relatively average. Like it's a little bit attacker sided. It's also very hard as a team to get good on this map because the defense is just so weird to play. Holy hell.
Here comes the counter hit again, so aggressive.
I mean, that.
Forward, big tag. 2 tags achieved. Jorgamo tries to make the most of it, but his Aspas still standing. Still does a bit of damage.
Still no plant.
And now down
Spike on site.
in favor of Loud now.
1v3, they're such low HP.
He can't quite get the control.
Cowanzine was 19 HP here. Oh my god, I fought that one. Dude, actually Loud should have dealt with him earlier.
Yeah, and Loud looking to get ahead.
Dude, imagine that back-to-back 1v3s. That would be outrageous. Okay, big round 1. The big round was won. They did some damage though, so yeah. I think Loud might have to eco if they lose this next round.
Maybe here with some of these, I guess, more retake-oriented setups. Loud want to create.
Yeah, a duel. There's a few duels that are off there. Kill should have come in faster.
EG on the way in. Loud are happy to concede this space if they don't get some tangible information.
EG eco now, yes. You'll see like some stingers maybe.
So that's what the questions will be kind of with this EG timeout now into effect. What are they coming
They
up
get
with?
2,400 loss bonus,
You know,
so
put back down, they can go for
they
maybe
can
a
get
little
they can get
half milo,
okay.
a
You
Chico
can get some
coming out,
stingers,
something of that
sheriffs.
ilk, but it's not going to be massive. So you're looking bigger picture here. Loud have responded first. They were being dictated to initially. Just kind of slip back into them more passive.
Demon
role
1
towards
knows
the
he can use the whole
side
chair, yeah.
play.
MC,
Still
what's up,
having that
dude?
space being taken to
Dude, I haven't
over
actually
their
checked
games.
his
This is
posture.
very aware of this.
Does he sit
Now,
like Mini, just sits
what
on
is
the
that
edge?
adaptation here from EG? What is that next step and answer for them? It's going to be hard to bring it out here. I doubt it's this round.
I'll be on posture check.
Following this.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
curious
yeah,
if
I
actually
see it.
Loud revert back to if they're not rewarded for this setup in A main, if it is so heavily reliant on addressing the backline, removing Boostio, Demon 1.
Dude, I love that we get this now. It's so
utility,
nice.
And try and get behind
So yeah,
some
we
of
do
these
go
big
into
side
this. We
executes.
have
How long
sheriffs
they actually
coming out.
sit
Like
in
I
this three-round
said,
setup towards A main, 'cause
money's pretty
it
low.
certainly doesn't feel comfortable. It gives Les and
But
Sadak very little to do.
This is a
honestly.
chance now to
They have
actually
to sit
stack it
behind
up.
these smokes when they
Next
are
round's going to be
invested
kind of
in.
crazy.
You certainly don't wanna
EG
be the
might
ones
just
sitting
plan
out
ahead, try and get an
smokes.
AWP here,
In
so they
terms
have a
of
really
retake
good
here,
buy round for the next
Flank
round.
definitely feels like the safer bet. Same thing once again though. CEG.
Killjoy default again. This is where you want to put your turret, get early info, take a rope back. Mate, they got Omen Flash out of them. They got Omen Flash, but they at least held on to A main, and I think this makes a lot of sense. It's just an eco. They just wanna. They don't want to take a risk. Wanted to hold over towards A main. 3 people here. Take the risk on that. Right, there's one of them that we're talking about. Planning ahead. Boostio gets it. Now maybe Ethan's going to be getting the one over towards A. We'll see. This is what I like about this team again. They're just very, very methodical with everything. There's always a plan.
Flashed over the top here, but
Find anything.
they've had no confirmation of presence outside here. Knife won't find anything either.
And maybe Boostio going to try and sell him something over towards A, but you can see the intention from EG is going to be this eventual B finish. Les forced a little deeper here, challenge, and it's
ult into
achieved.
this.
That's the ult invested.
What's
to
that gun
Boombox
if he
gonna
can get
down,
over
but should be on
to...
red
Yeah,
alert
dude, he's
here.
going to get over
Sadak,
towards
there's
site. Did
nothing
he throw the
behind
gun?
cross,
Yes, he
so
did.
you
He got the
can
gun,
rush this one
delivered
and
it to
actually
Demon
make
1.
it through Ethan. That was
Demon's in a
risky
really
as hell,
good
but he's gonna
spot.
make it there. Plants
Does
gonna
have
go
his
down.
ult as
How much
well.
can they hold
They
back
could
here?
be
Keep in mind
tempted
they
to use
only
that
have that
ult into
one
this round.
rifle
We'll
with
see.
Demon 1,
Boostio
but maybe
has been lurking in dish the whole time. They haven't heard him drop down.
Scurrying away. Demon 1's gonna catch Currency.
No way, they've owned this round.
Yo, it's huge. Oh my god, EG. They had nothing but sheriffs, odds and ends, and one recovered rifle.
It's
And
just such a good round. What the hell? This team, man. This team look incredible.
They're giving him no quarter now.
Just rifle in hand, but time ticking away here.
And they get that.
A ridiculous read. The adjustment
Okay,
here on this B
well
side
they're buying for the rest of the
know
half. They're going to
that
get all the
Les and Sadak are
upgrades here.
respected.
Everyone
They're
picks
giving
up a
out
gun.
their own time
4
for this
upgrades.
backline
What
to
a
be
disaster for Loud.
And the response here is phone line comes through.
Yeah, 1 ult into this and just snowballs. Love that he picked it up. Love that he gave the gun to Demon 1. Then Demon just cleaned up, all into it, swung behind. Boostio, perfect luck. I don't know if he's silent drop down towards dish. You can silent drop from dish. Also land sound, maybe.
Switch up here.
Just having Boostio in that spot is going to command a response.
Like we said, their
Now,
money
they
was
look at
low,
the
so they have to
five
eco.
rounds.
They got
You're
1
looking
hero
at
gun.
the Sheriffs and a Guardian, so
A
stacking out
4-1
towards B. I want to see if
stack.
EG do go for a fact-finding mission of their own. Make sure they don't fall to this because we've been seeing this aggression.
Oh, that was a
and
nice
that's fast.
flash. No, he didn't
Closing
proper
in.
check
That's
this.
the first. Good trade for Ethan, though. Not going to let that get too out of hand.
I'm liking
I'm
liking the protocol though. Like EG have a protocol of when they get pushed over towards tree to do this smoke, like this one here. It's really good. This one's, I mean, the smoke's a little bit off here, but the actual protocol itself is really good. Arch, thank you for the gifted, mate. MCE, welcome. Welcome into the Slug Club. Nice to see you lurking here.
In a 3v4.
Yeah, I'm looking at Les as well. His timing is going to be.
Yeah, they might do it back to them. They're taking the risk that they could go towards Amen.
They have the steps towards the side, but they want to maybe chase down one.
Okay, Ethan gets a kill and he has all into this. This duel kind of decides it in my mind. Keep an eye on the underpass push. Really good from Les.
Les waits. He strikes. That could be a second. Not just yet. Calm's still alive. Okay. Not out of the woods
Had a
just
chance
yet.
to win
Sadak
that.
and Tui still alive. Looking at this, still 1 smoke, 1 flash for Sadak, and he's closing the gap a little here. Looking for the chip damage. Doesn't get the reward. And now just Tui's. Brutal. This is hard to try and work against another chip.
Okay.
Good for it. Stability found
yeah.
for EG now.
That's a little, yeah. That's a little bit gutting.
But that was stormy waters. Loud got super
I'm kind of surprised he committed in the end, to be honest with you.
The ping on the recon, and he's running knife out towards tower to charge down that kill.
Duck Mugget, what's up, dude?
It's
Thank you so much for the prime.
ridiculous.
Appreciate you. 11 months.
And yes, in this round, Loud take the initiative, but again, it's mitigated so well by EG, and they win out in terms of the pivot. The
Loud look
mid-round
cold.
here
Yeah, I think.
suits them
Yeah, I mean,
perfectly.
what have we seen? We
Except
had that
maybe
duel
if
over
Aspas lives off
towards
that initial play,
that potential
the smoke
1v3
behind
from
is a little more
Jorgamo, where they
protected.
kind of didn't get the kill cleanly.
gone a different way.
That way you
They've
would
got
probably
the same
fancy him to
stack
get the kill as well.
But
So
with the
yeah, I
line
think
behind,
that's
a
fair
lot
to
of
say,
different
for sure.
positions. And Aspas, this
We've seen-
timing, it's rough for
We've
him
seen
now, down
2
to
from our
14,
screen,
forced
and
away
obviously
is
the Observer
County.
can only be on
The
one
punish
person at
from
one time.
Jorgamo. And County's gonna double down on this, still stunned up, still wants
Mate, he's
more.
crazy
Overzealous
moving
in his little
forward
caught up
in
and
that.
punishing. How is Ethan here? Yeah, even Aspas
Dude, they're
is
finding
surprised.
timings and
Ethan taking so
everything.
much space.
Ult goes in as well. They're gonna have to play full retake.
This
This is it's a ridiculously hard round, sir. EG, Com once he gets this as well, gets his ult. So he's just gonna go to heaven insta ult.
Still got the molly.
I mean, he's in heaven, ready to do
I'll
it.
have to be quick about this. I'll just
Well.
close preemptively.
They're just gonna send it, and it's even if it's time bomb, but it's even a tag.
It's so
Sellect's gone
it's
down.
so
Less
perfect
than
right
that
now.
flank being noted. Ethan super heads up. Still looking towards it, just sitting out that
Love
traditional
this as
angle.
well. He doesn't even play on the normal angle, and they pre-fire the normal angle. He just stays alive. And that's how you play the game as well. Don't stand still with the frenzy. Just keep on running. Make yourself harder to hit. Great round from them. Great half. Holy
Beautiful
hell.
reaction as well from Ethan. He had to
They
get
were
into the backside
super
of
dominant here.
underpass.
Pistol,
Actually all the way past
bonus
Arcade.
round,
Loud leave the back door
1v3.
open, and the Rolling Thunder posted through.
E-code.
Results in a kill and leaves
What
that
else
B-side
was in
once
this half?
again on a plateau.
Everything was in this half.
I mean, Loud just didn't have
Chat,
the
they kinda look
response
like the
here. We
best
didn't see
Fractured
enough
team.
Versatility at all, already.
I say kinda,
Those
they do
questions
look like the best
hopefully will
fractured
be
team at the
answered on
moment.
the desk where we're going to now.
Thank you very much, Pansy and Hypog. What a start to this game. Bala, EG are just so prepared on this map.
Yeah, this is a perfect map for them. I mean, they could get so many ults online and come as a demon with them, and the plan that Potter has with these ults is beautiful. Let's
Wait
look
until
at
we
the
see
bonus run,
Fnatic,
actually,
true.
that really catapulted them to having a massive lead in this game. The thing that they do here, they throw a molly for Boostio that lands all the way up in tower and completely separates the entire team on Loud and the entire setup.
You scared for the rest of the EMEA teams? I'm scared for every team in this tournament, to be honest. Because just everyone looks great.
You might think that he's just, doing normal things. He gets naded in.
The teams that I thought that wouldn't look like EDG and EG have really impressed me. I didn't think they would look this good.
Right here on this ping, this guy gets 2 players at the same time as they've cleared out halls at the top of this right here. All this space.
Yeah, the overwhelm here is just so strong. And the thing that I loved about this is it's such a good round with their ult. Right, it's just such a... It's not like they got an ult and they can snowball into it and it's just going to like help them a little bit. It's just incredible. Like everything's so good. Even with that third shot there, just to make sure that he shoots heaven to make sure they're not playing close and his teammates can just swing. Like look at this.
He has no room to move, and he actually walks back into that. And this is the type of thing
Joker live with the prime. Thank you so much, dude.
And those are the preset.
Yeah, this is a great round for Bala to pick. Every ult gets them value. Yeah, I think that's the main thing. They have a lot of ult rounds, and every single time it's like really fought through.
Orbs on both sides of the map, and you saw towards the later part, Loud was trying to introduce some aggression to shut that down, but that was constantly getting punished. EG is so good at varying the pace.
I think Loud actually came into this strategically dealing with some of these ideas very well, but individually EG is just pounding.
Yeah, I mean, Loud, they have to dig a little bit deeper and find a next layer, Lauren, if they want to win this map. Let's see if they can.
You're right. There has to be more from Loud, right? We look at them as one of the best. There's no other way to phrase it. You kind of put them up there with Fnatic. You put them up there as one of the favorites coming into this event.
What am I drinking? Just water,
now,
dude.
3 rounds against
Nothing
EG
crazy, don't worry.
straight into this tournament.
Okay, must win
This
pistol
could
for
be the
Loud, it
Cinderella
feels
run.
like.
We've been missing
They
them
get
for a while.
triple frenzy
Wait
out.
and see. This is only the first
The
half.
problem for them
Best of 3.
is,
It's a
like
long
we're saying,
series.
EG 100%
Now,
record at the
Loud,
moment, 9 out of
more
9
than capable
pistols.
of bringing this back into touching distance, but it has to start now.
Set up here.
Set up.
All right, yeah. Looking to pinch immediately, but a little bit of chip damage done.
4-person setup, a retake. Like, look at this stuff, man. Look at what they're doing. They spot people here and now everyone... What the hell? This is wild from them. Like, nicely done from Loud, and it helped a little bit that they had 4 people underpass. But EG's protocols is just, like, pretty cool. They saw one person here, then they all go proactive over towards this side. They can lose their first pistol. Maybe 28, 22, 15.
is a very tough situation.
Aspas 28, Sadak
That's a high
22,
HP.
Turi's 15. If he can find his
Oh my
first one,
goodness,
that
imagine
would
it.
be
Okay, nicely done from Loud. They all survived, 4 of them under 30 HP.
Loud find the pistol.
EG lose a pistol, 9 out of 10 record. 1 out of 1 for just this game
Very
in
happy
terms of this.
to take that engagement. I don't know if they feel like it's maybe 1 or 2 players, but spacing a little off. Jorgamo, yes, caught off guard, but second and third swings a little bit disjointed, which we haven't seen many
So this has been the
examples
first
of,
time that we
Took
see
his time
EG
on that
without
one.
momentum.
Friends
The
will
first
still
time where they're not going to be able to get an ult
sense
into their
them.
bonus rounds.
For this though, looking back here,
And
just
it's
Frenzy
been a
video one.
big reason why they look
Actually,
incredible. So
he doesn't even go for that. So
in terms of how Loud are
full on
approaching
eco.
this, heavy priority on
Why coming
bonus
out from
rounds
Loud as
because
well?
these
Why
two
straight up
are going to be
Aspas?
bonus.
God,
Tui's
bring up
taking the hit
Counting,
and
the
dropping
rest just gonna
Aspas the
fill
gun. That's why the money diffs.
the ranks.
But this is going to be a rifle. This is going to be a rifle. So
Walk back through now.
they can have 2 deaths into this one.
each other.
I like this approach. This is the old FPX
There
spy.
shouldn't be a problem with
This
The
this
weaponry
kind of
alone
kick-started
for
everything.
Loud
And what
should
the?
be fine, but it's getting a little chaotic. Demon 1 gonna find one. Ethan finds another.
Loud are a unit
would've
right
been
now
a
though.
question
I don't know if
mark.
they've
For
looked into how
They
aggro
can
EG
operate
are going to
with
be,
3.
but they're just sticking as a
Fine.
wolf pack.
What does Boostio do with this?
They spotted Boostio at the start of the round, so reading into the fact he's rotated back through spawn here after
The
taking a
death
little
ball,
bit of
yeah,
damage.
pretty much.
Was there a bulldog missing?
There was a bulldog on the buy, so I don't know where that's gone.
Yeah, that's actually very true.
Paladin had it
They
at the
don't
start,
pick up the
yeah.
bulldog,
I
so
wonder if that's maybe Boostio's having a little bit of a
That's,
glimpse. That's what it's about.
there is one to find here. What do you reckon? It's behind here.
I don't know where that's
It
gone.
fell off the map.
Neither does Boostio.
Yeah,
so
okay.
I mean,
Nice spot,
where the
chat.
death marker is maybe fell over the side out
Yeah.
of the map, but it's a big loss to be honest with you. Obviously, you can throw away the pistols here, maybe even the Spectre. See if Boostio can get anything else done as well, to be honest with you.
Look at them
They
though.
realise
Look
that's
at
something
them.
Loud.
Okay.
Just what they needed.
Alright,
It's not
I
as
see
clean as I'm
you.
sure they'd like. but at this
Everyone
point,
together,
they're closing in on
3-person
that
swing.
scoreline.
No,
That's
for
the
sure.
critical thing.
Yeah, with this purchase again, you
Can
give up 2
Louds
lives for
do
sure.
it back
They said
to them?
it's tough that the bulldog gets lost
Yeah.
in that exchange.
Do we get to see a replay of
Where
it?
it was, so definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, up and over.
Yeah, off the
And
map.
I-
Devastating.
So yeah, Kalanzine down to just the sheriff.
Kind of works
so
well for EG, to be honest.
that
Kind
could
of
be nice
actually
to
makes
bolster this
that
purchase a little more. They still
eco
have
run
3
from them
rifles
just
out,
a
so
little
it's
bit
not the end
better.
of the world here for Loud.
They have
again,
one less
very
rifle than they
competitive
would have had
purchase
into
coming
this one.
match,
So
released into this round.
Aspas barreling towards it, yeah. Way ahead of the curve here.
Right.
No flash, no stun, nothing. Team 1 will punish.
just a straight up,
So an early advantage.
straight
here
up
for EG.
duel
Spike
into
not
this one.
committed just yet.
Didn't wanna. Well, I mean, they didn't get any ults.
Sadak and
Didn't get
Leicester
anywhere near any ults, to be
plant
honest
the
with you.
seed here. Com's actually going to drone in this
Oh, that's
position.
a. Oh,
You
that's
gotta
a
be
nice
careful of that
combo.
utility combo coming through.
Yeah,
He's
puts him
lucky to
down
be
at
alive from that.
33. He does get to keep his life, a little bit of support from CT, and they're responding quite quickly to this. Still going to have Jorgamo over towards Sand. Notice the player close, a little bit paranoid over towards Dish. No one's there.
See, Loud were ready to collapse here. They actually collected the spike and were ready to actually force their way onto A. It did draw the rotation though.
Yeah, just double checking that no one had slipped up towards Sand just yet. They're still behind the door, so gives Jorgamo a little bit more of an angle. to
Yeah,
play
I
with.
do. Ocean, there's no
Counting
time.
Sadak to his bless, and a dry re-clear of this gives a fair fight to Jorgamo, and you can't be doing that. Down to 40, but he still fancies more, and he gets more. That's the 3rd for him this round. 4 still standing for EG. Can Tui's
Man,
do some damage?
3
on this?
first duels were just dry. Kinda didn't
rough for
love
him.
that.
Does he get a fair fight? Demon 1 doesn't want it to be fair, but Tui's closing in a little bit. And drawn in, has a little look towards Ethan, confirms the position. Com's got to be careful. Was put down a little lower as Tui's just step by step trying to clear through this. Yeah, he's being toyed with. This is rough. 13 seconds. Not many options in this now.
Okay,
Gets
nicely
found.
done.
Demon 1.
Yeah, they
Good
handled
for it.
this well.
Jorgamo, right? Not
Good,
bad. Not bad at all.
good round
Again,
from
just-
EG.
Sadak swings onto the
Ah
angle
man,
as
I
the
would,
fault
I
lines
wanted
come.
to see more from Loud here.
Commits the
Like,
engagement, and Jorgamo,
Jorgamo, I
he's
mean,
got a
Jorgamo
corner
did
to
great,
tuck into.
but
This was very
just straight up
bizarre.
dry
Look,
swing.
Aspas
This
is
one, straight up
maybe thinking
dry
he's gonna
swing.
catch somebody on a jump
Dry swing
or
with bad
something, but
spacing as well.
Like I said, no utility at all to provide pressure to that first angle that opens up. I think it just so happens that EG are stacked in a high-low there.
Okay, that's double digits for EG now. Big buy coming out though for Loud. What's the game plan now? Ethan, gonna spot us. What's going on? What on earth
Oh
is
my
going
goodness,
on? This
okay.
round is
Turns out to be
bizarre.
nice trades in the end.
EG just getting a
Open
little fast
sight.
and loose with this. You can't be really doing that against Loud. I mean, they could be said, I guess, for Aspas flying through completely none the wiser. But while all this happens, while this little battle happens on sand, they've slipped through towards the site.
EG maybe anticipating.
I mean, this felt like one of the fast aim battles that go the way of Loud.
I think just in audible range here, the EG players all the way over in spawn.
If EG might save one gun here, if they don't get early kills.
Tons of utility.
3 takes gonna be a nightmare.
They're going to price on these players out.
If Kaunzin gets a kill, he gets ult. If Demon 1 gets a kill, he gets ult.
Jorgamo put them under pressure though. They don't know this though. Now they do. No one's on site. This is a really hard position to try and play up against. Loud are going to run that clock to perfection. Paranoia Scent doesn't catch. Jorgamo closing in. He needs to make sure he's got this, I don't know, on wraps somehow. Because there's still utility for Loud. They are defending this perfectly. They're basically making it impossible for EG, even in this situation. No
Just not enough time on this though, but I like the smoke. Did good damage.
To get them up to 6.
Yeah, that was really cool. The whole time while they couldn't defuse, there was a Viper smoke molly. That's why they didn't defuse, but the whole plan was good. The smoke deep was really good.
It was still a snake bite in play for less. Did have the poison orb lined up, aftershock to come through as well. So very tough for EG to actually pull off this retake.
Yeah, I mean, they couldn't really do anything. It took them too long to get over towards site, and then the util was just too good with the mollies.
Bizarre.
It was very strange, wasn't it?
The good thing for them was they did so much damage, which means that we get a massive round here, massive swing round. We got 4 people from Loud that can't buy. We got 3 people from EG that can't buy. We need to see everything. Everyone's going to be whipping out their best strats here. Got a lot of ults as well.
Look at the pace on this. Yeah, absolute.
Jorgamo is just in heaven with a Razor.
Held back by that smoke though.
We're gonna have to keep an eye on Sadak's knife, because Sadak's knife just wrecks Jorgamo's ult.
I mean, what, 2 flashes, the knife invested, and it's not really won them anything if you look at the minimap. Posturing up as if that fast hit was going to come through, and now they're going to recontact back onto site.
Looks like it.
This is fine. You can do this a lot with Omen.
Quite deep for EG. There is still one towards tower. It's going to be Jorgamo. D1 does have ult too. Now quietly as they could, trying to get.
I like this. They smoke.
Oh. Away, trying to isolate a few kills here. Jorgamo going to find Kaunzin and retake towards the site here. Loud held at
That's
the door
the spike
again.
down as well.
Utility going to start dwindling as you can already see the pings coming out. They're starting to get the information now. The spike is down just from that verge of tower. Incredible reposition from Jorgamo, and the cross now gets punished. It's all on Aspas in a 1v3. This is
I can't believe they didn't trade it.
wild for him. He needs to almost over-deliver here. They're starting to flood the site, get a little closer. Another tap on the spike. He ain't going to get that fight.
I mean, Jorgamo played incredible. Got some upgrades here for
really
Ethan.
offsetting the pace that Loud wanted, but also
really good. I mean, really good ults.
Yeah, I don't know if that was just intended or if it was just the smoke that slowed them down.
It was. I mean, it was Brimble and Razor, right? So they couldn't get through the choke point, and they just were just so lucky that the person they isolated was just the spike, and then Jorgamo just did bits.
Deals with the one player that crosses.
The util here from EG was just a little bit better. Kind of surprised that Loud didn't use ults to hit the site.
Some of these rounds in the second half have looked.
On such a big swing round, they probably needed to use their ult here.
Seeing Aspas way ahead of the curve and
disconnected like that.
Disconnected from not just the rest of his team, but absent of any utility.
Jorgamo's reposition, yeah, it was really good.
Brazen plays in the early round.
I don't mind him being audacious. It's one of my favorite things to see.
This is the thing about this event, and this is probably why I'm like sleeping on the EG slightly. All of the players that we don't really talk, like Ethan's always been a rock, Demon 1's always been like incredible. The other 3 are really stepping up. Like this is the best event and some of the best maps and games I've seen like them have. Especially Jorgamo and Boostio. Like Boostio, the only time we saw him kind of drop like crazy amounts of kills was bind against C9.
Especially for Loud now. I think we kind of talked about this at the start. We wouldn't put them as one of those teams who suffer that issue, but they're now presented potentially a map down.
Like Jorgamo's playing outrageous. Not the best example for Boostio, but doesn't need to be at the moment. He's just doing his job.
Some of these rounds the way. And again, this is not to discredit what EG are doing here on
We had that, yeah, we had that Lotus game, right?
Loud look off their game. Yes,
where he was just like 17-4 at one point. in the first half. I think he ended on
We'll
20.
explore that once we get in towards map
The
2
eco
here,
round,
because we're still
like we were
not
talking
out
about,
of the game just yet.
dude, they're
Loud
putting
have
ults into
enough ults
this?
to be able to make something out of this round. Spray comes in. Actually, Com does connect towards Sadak.
So, what do you reckon? In the timeout, they talked about just being looser with the ults, and that's why they didn't win the last round, and now they just put the ult into this round.
So prepared for what Loud are gonna
Yeah,
do.
I mean,
It's
they just had a 1-4 setup. They were so
a
ready for
prime
just the
game
insta hit.
forward to get to 12. EG.
6 chances for EG to close this out. They're looking good.
Loud actually dump a couple of ultimates into that. Have the Rolling Thunder to work with. Less 2 away from the pit, but see here, even catching Sadak here with that.
Man, they even over-rotated into this. Pyro TFT was subbed in 3 months. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you.
One more and the map one is theirs, right? That's such a hurdle to get past against Loud. Pull this into context.
It's not close either.
It hasn't been. It's leaving me
Yeah,
with
I think
so
that's fair
many
as well. It
worries
hasn't
for
been
Loud
that
bigger
close.
picture, but for now we focus on this round. Round 19, 6-12. EG are in control, but Sadak has a
This
lot of
is
play.
insanely
It's
fast.
north side space for EG. They've
It's like a
prioritized
double
this.
timing going on.
Demon 1 starts to come back through. He has no idea that Sadak's this deep. Oh
No.
my god, this guy
Like how? Like when that
Doesn't-
stuff
yeah,
is happening,
apparently
you can't win.
doesn't
You
make
can't
one
win. You
bit
gotta
of
be
difference, but
like.
look at the response, though.
What would you say?
Quite
9
quick,
out
they're
of 10
gonna
times
head
he gets
right
that
back
kill.
over towards B.
He needs to
Loud
be getting that kill.
leaning into this now.
This is almost what EG want though. Look at the ultimates here. The lockdown, the
Oh,
Hunter's Fury, the
How does
Rolling
Demon get
Thunder,
it?
all available. And an early advantage created.
This comes in though still a hard round to win. They
And then
all
the
over
ult sent
towards
back
site
through.
because they
Now
just
Team
have
finds
no
out
idea
no
that
one
this
was
has happened,
close to
right?
CT, but
They
we
missed the
wait.
timing on them
So
pushing
this
here, so they feel like,
before
okay,
even
they're playing
Vine
off site. They have to be in this
through that
area.
southern
They
side.
ult
Loud
this
gets right
area.
down the best
There's
defensive
nothing
team.
here, and there's actually a 3-person take. Loud must right now must be looking at this when they've done their ult and just being like, where the hell are they, dude? Like how are they playing 5-person gamble stack over towards A? That's what you're gonna think.
Combo coming in from Ethan though. Can they get this one started? Oh, the cross gets caught. Big shot and a bigger follow-up. Aspas, he's not out of it yet. This is still a great hold from him. Jorgamo is on the defuse though, tagged up and
Jorgamo gets it half. Okay. So we've got a big kill over towards site from Cowan's in there.
This one slipped between their
Okay,
fingertips
much
there.
better.
There's a little
Let's
bit
start
of
counting this
magic.
down. Money's
We
still
know
here
that
for
Loud
EG,
have.
so they can buy next 6 chances down to 5 chances. Chat, they don't see how they dealt with the Killjoy ult here? I wasn't watching probably. I was too busy focusing here. I didn't actually see.
the combo. Maybe it happened off screen, but these are the sort of rounds where, like I said, they play perfectly.
They just pushed
EG's
underpass,
game
broke
plan.
it.
There's usually a Hunter's Fury behind this to clear up on the outside of the lockdown. Big round from Aspas though.
Yep.
It's just Viper.
He
Alright.
starts activating. It does
Viper
get
and
scary.
Betty had 2 people
His
there.
movement's so gorgeous when you watch him play. Like, wow. I've missed watching that man work. Let's see what he's up to this time around, though. We've kind of seen that kind of,
Okay,
I guess,
if
overly
Loud
at
win
times a
this,
little bit
they force them down to eco.
overzealous in some of these approaches to the site, but for now, Loud taking a little bit more of a different route, a little bit more cautious, a little bit more passive. You can see EG on the other side responding by taking map.
Yeah, this is nice. We saw this
Really
against
clear from that
DRX.
northern
I think it was DRX.
Jorgamo might even catch Cowanzine and Aspas on the backside of this.
This is purely a timing game. I want to see from that northern side, that perspective coming in from Jorgamo. Okay, he's got contact, but he didn't get the kill. So that's one thing. That's a small bonus, but he's actually going to double down on the chase here. They want to try and connect towards this. They get out with their lives, though, and Com going to burn the ult for this too. There's
No
the tag
way,
that
he
was
blind
looking
ulted
for.
and
But now
actually
the
hit
cross
2
is gonna be
in
made.
the end.
Good timing from the molly to come down, but Booster the one to find Sadak. The side
Oh,
is
that
not
molly's
safe at all.
disgusting.
Aspas forced away. He's got
They have
so many
no idea
problems.
he's heaven.
Oh, and Jorgamo
Just 'cause they've
is
been
the
playing off
biggest one
site
of
the
them
whole
all,
time?
making issues for Loud and leaving them in tatters. Less is all that's standing. It's the 5 of EG. How much can he achieve out of
This
this
is
one?
so-
The spike is a
Chat,
million miles
this
away.
is crazy
So is
dominant.
that one for
Crazy,
Loud.
crazy dominant.
Beautiful
EG win
from
their
EG.
map.
Holding
We got
on to
Ascent
the
coming
Cinderella
up.
run now.
Man, Loud looked...
Confidence
I mean,
continues
Loud
to
looked a little
flow
bit
here
slow,
for
looked a
EG.
little bit off. And EG looked
Loud,
their
I'm
normal
gonna say
incredible
it.
self on this map.
Couple of rounds there where they just looked a little stunned,
Kinda
a little shocked.
looked a
Lacking
little bit
answers
easy
in
for
the
the man.
first half and in the second. I don't know if it's frustration coming into a few of these, but definitely got to keep that in check.
Best
here.
team in the world.
This is a
Let's
familiar
relax.
opponent
But
here.
honestly, definitely some. I tell you what, though,
But-
as
but-
much as
but
you're saying best team,
again,
and we're kind of like
about
not
the
memeing on it, but
capabilities
we're
that
like
come with
laughing.
being a favored side and experienced
I do
side.
think Sometimes when I watch this team, they're like mostly Fracture. It's been 2 Fractures now, where I've just looked at it and been like, this is some of the best Valorant I've watched. It's always been Fracture though. It was Fracture before against DRX, and it was Fracture here again, where I'm like, they're just too good with the ults. I think that's the main thing that stands out to me a lot of the time. They have like good individuals that step up when they're needed, and their plans around ults are always really methodical. And their anti's really good. They always have very good anti into the big buy rounds.
In 1vx situations, Demon 1, man, that clutch early on was ridiculous. I completely forgot about that until we saw it in the replay there.
Yeah.
So yeah, very few positives, very few, you know, rounds that Loud can really pin onto in terms of successes here.
We've got 7k viewers, goddamn. What's up, everyone?
Beautifully in the first half.
This could be one of the bigger upsets of the tournament so far. They've taken the first steps towards it. We're not
Loud's
there yet.
opening game.
This is their debut on the stage. Last international affair for them didn't go so well. So a little bit of a reminder. Maybe a little bit of a
shout out to all the Tarek
here.
refugees. What's up?
Wide open and EG carrying on from the group stage. This has been a very good confidence building.
The unofficial raid.
Get them knowing, hey, playoff stage just the same as those groups for us. We can keep doing this. Ascent is a different beast, Mike. This could be where Loud bring back the game. They have the pedigree, they have the reputation for a reason, and you are
Tarek finally raided. We finally made it. He is flying for people that don't know. Revolutions, thank you so much for the prime. Alright, chat, I'm taking full advantage. Full advantage for this one.